Thank you, everyone. We're here at SWAC Season 3. And it's been fun having everyone come here to experience the grace and wonderful things God has been doing in their life. And we have here with us the founder of SWAC, Mr. Ikechi, and we want everyone to listen up to hear why, and we all gathered here to celebrate SWAC. Greatness, really good to meet you.
Good day, good day.
We want to find out what inspired SWAC. How did it start?
In 1998, I had a friend, a school friend, by name Barrister Chidike Nkume. We used to have a program in a singing group in the university way back. It's called CL5, Christ Like 5. So, but at the day I finished my final exams as a graduate, he met me and said, Ike, there's this business idea I want us to share. Then I was bothered. I said, what kind of business? I was bothered all through. I waited for him that he couldn't come. The next day he came calling on me, say, Ike, I'm here with you. I said, what is that? He said, God wants us to raise a one of Abia to sing for him. I was so disappointed in him. In fact, I didn't talk to him again until we left school. But going forward, every day of my life, that story kept ringing in my heart. God said you should raise a 1,000 army for him. God said you will raise the 1,000 army. So when I realized it became a burden in my heart that I must fulfill the purpose of God. So that's just it. It didn't just come of a dream. It came as a result of a personal convictions about something somebody said God said we must do. So that's why I say when I tell people that swag is not just about me, it's about God fulfilling his purpose. For whatever reason why he had wanted us to raise a 1,000 army to sing for him. After some time he called me and said, he didn't even say 1,000, he said we should raise a 1 million capacity crowd to sing for him. Wow. So that's it. Wow. So it's basically all not about me. It's not about me. It's about God who said, do this. And I follow suit to do whatever thing is that commanded us to do.
Thank you very much. We've been 3 years down the line, and we've experienced SWAC 1, Season 1, SWAC Season 2, and this is SWAC Season 3. What do you think are the major improvement you've seen so far, sir?
From the beginning,
right.
It's been tremendous. It's been tremendous improvement. From the choir I use as my as a pilot point to take up this process, to the people I've met down the line, including yourself. It shows that God has, at one point down the line, given the right people, giving the right direction, meeting the right vendors to use and so forth. Right. I was telling somebody this morning that I don't know what God is about doing. He gives me the right people. He gives me the right vision. I called the governor of the state yesterday, and when he told me, I said, "Oh, son, the grace of God is with you. Go ahead and do what you're doing." And down the line, every kobo, every naira that been used in this project, how God has provided it is amazing. It's been amazing. So, from the 1 to the 2, I've seen no pain. No pain. As I speak with you, even before any of these artists will leave, I've sorted everybody out to the last page. That means from the 1 to the 2 to the 3, it's been awesome. It's been amazing. And the program keep improving from day 1 to day 2 and to season 3. Now it has metamorphosed into the Abacity Mega Praise. And that's where we're heading to in 2019. I'm sure we'll try the first 1 million. I think we'll raise that 1 million to sing for God.
Also,
yes.
Also, these are just inspiring enough, and I believe everyone who is listening will want to be in the 4th edition of this great movement, because we believe in SWAC. It's indeed a movement. It's not just a concert. Else, we've seen concerts that have started and within 1 year they are gone. And we believe that there's something really big about this whole event, and we give God the glory for all that He's doing. So what are your expectations going forward?
My expectation is to raise a 1 million army for God. My expectations is to use it as a platform to alleviating the problems of the less privileged, the downtrodden in society. My expectation is to make it a point of kindness, that people will see that this God is able to do even more than we ever thought or imagined. That is what I mean. My expectation is to give back to the society through music, through songs, through any kind of kindness we can show to our generation. That's all. Who knows if we will die tomorrow? But let it be that we were able to lend a hand to solve the problem of humanity.
But there are different perceptions about one of the partners of the powering church of SWAC. What do you have to tell people to convince them about the
acronym
partner?
Well, let me know.
The Adventist Church.
Let me the base. If you look at where we have the backdrop for the red carpets, you would definitely see that the Seventh Adventist Church is prominent. My idea about it is that it's an urban ministry, urban life ministry, reaching out to the urban life of our cities. Today is Abia City Mega Praise. Tomorrow it could be Lagos City Mega Praise. Next year it could be Port Harcourt City Mega Praise. So we'll move from one city, that's mission to the cities. So it's in line with the doctrines of the church that we must move to the urban centers to make large impacts for the soon coming Savior. So for those of them who don't understand it better, is an urban ministry of this church being pioneered by me. That's why yesterday the president of the Eastern Nigerian Union Conference, Pastor, was there. Today we are sharing books over 500 Seventh Adventist books, Desire of Ages, questions about why we are here and so on. So it's beyond what people think about. It's beyond it. I have over 500, 1,000 books inside my car, brought purposely for this one. And these are doctrinal bases of this church. You can't meet this kind of crowd anywhere except there is something that brings them together. That is why when you hear SWAC, everybody wants to know what SWAC is all about. And it's at the point they come, you say, this is just saved. I am saved with an amazing grace.
Awesome.
That is it.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
We're really pleased that SWAC has just begun. In fact, I reiterate, I see SWAC 100 years after us.
It will live beyond us because we're not building it around ourselves.
Absolutely. Sir.
We're building around generation, younger people who will take it up from me. Our legs will soon go weary, soon. But when you build it upon a younger generation, be sure the sky is our limit.
Amen. Amen.
Thank
you so much, and you have a wonderful time.
Thank you so much.
All right,
I appreciate it.
Thank you, sir.